Hello again, lords and ladies of YouTube. My name is Twing Your Dead, and one thing, it's been about a day since I played this, so, there are different phases of the day, for, this area, and, they kind of, I don't know how much they coincide with the actual day, but every time that you do a level, it progresses a quarter day forward. And so there's like morning, afternoon, early evening, and then like late night, and or something like that. Berry farms will update in the mornings, and I believe that the mines update in the evenings. So I wanted to show something I didn't do last time was the record haul. You can see compatibility tests here. It doesn't affect anything. It just is how compatible your units are with each other. The library has a unit roster, so it'll go through every single person that you have seen or gotten on your team. So these are the faces of the people and the names. These two, Izana and Flora, are actually weird on how they unlock. That's both versions of your child, is the male and female Kana. And then these are all the kids. I'm actually planning on going with Sophie because she has a really hilarious passive. And I will also be going with Midori. Just because she's a moneymaker. She's Keiza's daughter. All the others, I'm not really quite sure. And yes, Forrest is dressed like a girl, but he's a boy. Soleil is a girl and is attracted to other girls. There's ancient texts here. I mean, you can look at them on the lower screen, but it's a bunch of gibberish. And then the theater mode, you can look at the different movies and soundtracks, and then the support log from in-game. You can see the previous supports. So as you can see, I've played quite a bit. I don't know what that N means. To be completely honest, I really don't. And but the PC is parent-child. So right now my female character's name is Xian. I don't play as girls very much on these games. And actually my female character, she is like 2 chapters ahead of us. Anyway, you can go out through these sides to go to the next chapter. So I am 1 person short, but it's not that big of a deal for this next chapter.
Father. Very well. Yes. Huh?
Father!
Listen well. Could it be? It can't be. No. What? Big brother? Hush. Silence! Enough.
Well,
No. Now. Oh. I see. What? I'm afraid that's not possible. Do it. Oh. No. Father? Huh? What? Listen well.
well,
Yes. Don't worry yourself.
You know it.
You fail to understand.
What?
It can't be. Big brother. Very well. Do not
Ah! I did it! Whoa!
Thank you.
Whoa! Yes,
Understood.
here goes nothing!
So, obviously, I can't use Felicia in this battle because she's already gone down. So, whoops. Sorry about that. Gonna optimize, which gives me my Dragonstone, my Yato, and my Vulnerary. And I know I mispronounced it last video, but it's kind of the thing. If you had Felicia, she'd go there. I always like saving beforehand. So let's go. Alright, so they're going to be coming from the... okay, so they have a lot of people. If you try rushing, I mean, going north, there's only 3 people. And south, there's 3. But if you try rushing them, they're going to overwhelm you. Right here is kind of a safe spot. And I know this seems kind of boring, but it's the safest way to do this level, simply because... excuse me. Simply because I'm alone.
Hey, listen up. Well. Huh? Need to talk? Oh. Yes. Thank you.
Wait for me!
Elise. Huh? No way.
You know it.
Okay, so like I said, last video, Elise ends up being in your party pretty early. And like I just said a few minutes ago, I do want Silas as part of my party. So I am going to kind of train him on this level, try and get him to take a lot of the last hits. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, let's see, actually, I'll have her here because Silas can't get taken out by that one. So, I don't need to worry about that. There we go. Ugh.
It's team up time.
Good. Oh.
For justice.
No.
Well,
You know it.
Okay, so Arthur and what's her name? Effie are here. I'm not necessarily gonna kill them off, but just so you know, Arthur is very difficult to he's very difficult to train. As you can see, he doesn't hit very often. Not just because he's a fighter, his personal ability is unlucky. So opponents around him have lower evade, but he has lower evade as well, and then he already has, and so he's easy to hit. He's easy for the enemies to hit. He has very low defenses, which seems to kind of be a trend with fighters in the game, is they don't have very good defense or resistance, but they do tend to have really they're just offensive in health. Effie is really strong. Her passive is if she has a strength, or if her base of strength is 3 higher or more than her opponent, she does extra damage on top of the damage that she's already going to do. I'm moving my guy up here because he can take a hit with the Dragonstone equipped, and there's only one guy coming at me. So those initial 2, had both of them been right next to me, or had I been within both range of both of them, the further away one would have moved up, and then the one that was within striking distance would have moved up, and so they both would have wailed on me, which isn't as not a situation you want to be in with 2 things hitting you. So I typically don't use pair up fighting for this, for the few levels, unless I need to transport someone. I really don't I really don't do any of what's it called? Yeah, I really don't pair up. So I like letting the enemy choose who they want to die by. So the only kind of downside to Dragonstones is you can't follow up while using a Dragonstone. I'm actually since dragons are not a base class that anyone can get, and that I just fast forward that a little bit. Since Dragonstones are not a base class that anyone can get, except for your avatar, and that's the trait that I picked, so that if I got a heart seal, I could become a dragon. If I don't know what the dragons, and I don't want to like go and look it up or whatever. I like discovering these types of things for myself. Different lore and stuff I'm fine with looking into beforehand, but yeah, different stuff like My hand axes look really weird. Sorry. Different stuff like what abilities dragons learn is something that I don't want to look up. I want to discover for myself and whatever. I feel that I end up remembering it a lot clearer and a lot longer if I discover it myself.
That went well. You'll be all right.
So I'm going to make him have his iron axe. Whoops. There we go. And, no, I'll have her right here. So as I was, I've said in my last videos, I don't know who I want to marry who. I do want only 4 kid characters, 4 children. 2 males and 2 females. I need someone with the lockpicking ability. So, Kay's, who in past chapters you've seen, he's a ninja. He has lockpick, and he does get on your team. One of the next chapters that I'll do is someone named Niles, and he will be on my team. I don't like using Niles. He's the only person on your team that gets the capture ability, which means that you can essentially steal units from you can essentially steal units. There's a capture command, and if you under the capture command make them fall or kill them in combat, instead of killing them, you will kidnap them or capture them, and they'll be sent to your prison if you have one built. So if you don't have one built, it's not going to work. But if you build one, you can hold up to, I think if you upgrade it all the way, it's like 6 or 8 prisoners or something like that. It's ridiculous how many prisoners you can hold. But you can hold a lot of prisoners in there. It's not that, it's something that I don't use as much, because it's like, I'm just, making do with what I have. And I don't feel the need to do any more than that. I don't know. There's special characters that you can capture, but outside of that, Niles isn't all that great, to be completely honest. He has really, really low stat growth, which is killer in the worst way in the worst form of the word. It just kills his overall stat number. So I mean, yeah. So, and also his daughter, Niles' daughter, is kind of weird, and I don't know. She's not like, she's one of those. She fantasizes a lot about unrealistic scenarios. So she'll, like, for example, she'll see 2 older men talking, or even just 2 guys talking, and she'll get all giddy to herself about, like, ooh, I wonder what they're talking about, and she'll get all embarrassed about it. And even whoever her mother happens to be will confront her about it, and she's like, oh no, I wasn't doing anything. What are you talking about? Yeah, she's weird. To be to say the least, she's weird. So, I mean, the daughter's not the reason I don't like her, or I don't like Niles. He's a lockpicker, but he doesn't bring much else to the table if you don't use that capture skill. So, and you can capture most any unit. Units that have special names that are part of either plot lines, such as, like, if you were to get that person on the birthright path, but not the Norian, but not the conquest path, you would, you can't catch them. You can't kidnap those people. But anyone who is on the there are people who, on each of the children that your characters have, they have a special boss that they fight against, and all of those bosses you can catch. I think I've only caught 2 of the bosses so far. So, I've caught Candace, who is on, you'll see, because she stole something from Kaze's daughter Midori. And I have caught, this guy has a weird name. It's like Gunrack or something, not Gunrack, Gazak. Yeah, Gazak. I don't know why I said Gunrack. That's actually kind of funny. So yeah, but Gazak, he's I've caught both of them, and it just allows you to buy them as a Einer jar. I don't even know how to say that word. It's pretty much you can purchase cards, and they become available fighters who, I don't think if they fall that they're gone forever, and they're available through through multiple plays. So I mean, I have Einer jar for my past characters as well. I'll show you that when that shop becomes available. I'll try and buy it and show you guys. So I'm actually glad that I reached level 10 with Twang, because I'm going to buy a heart seal, and we'll see what changes.
We made it. Yes.
It'll be fine.
I can always count on you.
Yes.
Oh, Iago. Anyway, I'm not going to stop the video here because I want to show y'all what the heart seal does. So, let's go. Armory. I don't want an armory. So there's a lotto shop and a mess hall that I'm available to get. The lottery shop is actually pretty cool. I tried a game without it, and I was actually worse off for that decision. So I'd highly recommend getting the lottery shop when you can, because it gives you just free stuff, whether it's free resources, like the okay, so yeah, I'll give you free resources like the crystal or their sapphires, whatever, or the food for what's her name, the dragon. So these are all the things I can buy. There's 3 types of. There's only 1 stock for a freeze staff right now. When I upgrade it, there will be more stocks for the freeze, and there will be other different types of staves as well. I can get vulneraries here. I can get concoctions, which heal 20. Each different type of tonic I can get. And then I can get master seals, heart seals, partner seals, which, as you can see, change your class based on your S rank. And then friendship seals are for A+ partners. A+ partners are hard to get, to be completely honest. Like, it is so difficult to get an A+ partner. So I'm going to use this. Come on. Wyvern Rider. Okay, I guess I should have expected that. They weren't gonna keep me a dragon. I'll change Wyvern Rider just because higher mobility, the lunge. Oh my gosh! And one of the yeah, lunge is just an annoying ability when your opponent has it. I'll just leave it at that. But I do know what the Wyvern Riders are gonna get. So lunge is one of them, and it's whenever you attack something, you lunge towards that enemy, and you take their place. So you can do that with either a ranged or melee attack. That was that was unexpected. I actually thought I was going to be able to stay a dragon, but no such luck. So I will save for right now. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.